That's terrifying. That is terrifying.
Oh my god, I love that. Ha!
Dang, these visuals are so cool. Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick. This is my girlfriend, Win, and today we are reacting to Doctor Strange. So as always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that is up on our Patreon. That's also where you can watch next week's MCU movie reaction, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's going to be out here on YouTube in a week, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's just get right into it. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
Very strange.
He's an odd dude. Little bit weird. Not to judge.
Dr. Weird.
Dr. Oddball. It's just his name is strange. Descriptive.
So his name strange.
This is a new song too, right?
Yeah. This is a new...
This is a whole new opening,
No,
right? Yeah,
yes.
I like this. The creative team that works on the Marvel logos and music does a really good job. Whoever's behind it. I like little touches like that.
Holy
You're outnumbered.
Oh shit. Maybe straight to the point.
Yeah. Didn't even talk, right?
Yeah.
They just do this. They didn't ask any questions.
They just have the bucket for that.
It's a good cleanup. You gotta admire that.
Wow, that's really creepy.
He probably wants to take it home to cook him later, right?
Will bring you only sorrow.
Oh,
He just runs. He just runs.
coward. Oh. The hell? They can move to time or space? That's very weird.
That is so legit.
Hypocrite!
Oh.
It's like Inception on steroids.
Doesn't work.
Makes it look effortless.
She has the same thing as them, that's why. You can fight it.
Oh. Dang.
Wow.
It's like a boomerang, right? Magical
Yeah.
boomerang.
That's so convenient. Like, she used the buildings to kill them.
Time to travel out of here.
Escape.
Yeah.
Of course, he run.
He knows he's outmatched. Look at all the carnage.
Do people see that? Avatar. Her name is Aang.
Aang's lost sister.
And this is our Doctor Strange.
Do surgeons ever listen to music while they're operating? I actually be curious about that.
Feels so good. 1977.
It's 1978.
The album was released in December of 1977.
Oh dang, he knows his music.
77.
Oh, please. I hate you.
Boom! Feels so good.
Don't compete with him in trivia night.
Nick diagnosed brain death.
We have to run.
We need House. Where's House?
Whose house?
Dr. House.
Already called brain death.
Prematurely. We need to get it prepped for
We know him, too.
craniotomy.
Not gonna let
He's from Your Honor. Everyone from Your Honor is in this. No way.
Oh, the sound. I hate the sound of these things.
Yeah.
Dr. West, cover your watch.
No distractions. Come on. The level of concentration.
Wow. Hand must be so steady.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a master at work.
Respect.
ER, we're only saving lives. And there's no fame, there's no CNN interviews.
You guys aren't
What?
sleeping together.
I have a very strict rule against dating colleagues.
Oh, really?
I call it the strange policy.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad.
His name is Strange. So.
Yes, yes.
I invented a laminectomy procedure. Seems to want to call it the strange technique.
Maybe not the best label.
I'm talking tonight at a neurological society dinner.
Everything is about you.
Strange Palmer technique.
Palmer Strange.
You should be friends with Sheldon. That's a cool collection. You jealous, babe?
Yes.
I look at this place. Look at this. Wow, this is totally Tony Stark vibes.
After I'm starting to be a doctor. Instead, I'm a reactor.
Wrong career path.
Air Force colonel crushed his lower spine in some kind of experimental armor.
It sounds familiar.
An advanced brainstem glioma.
Yeah, you want me to screw up my perfect record?
He is speeding so fast.
Hey, picking patient. Whoa! Wait! Nobody can survive that kind of crash. Oh gosh.
What did they do?
And what they had to.
11 stainless steel pins in the bones. Multiple torn ligaments. Severe nerve damage in both hands.
Oh, he lost his hands.
No one could have done better.
I could have done better.
Yeah, it's too bad he can't work on himself.
There's nothing worse than this.
Yeah, it's like a singer losing their voice or like a
Yeah.
dancer who can't dance. It's everything to you.
Show me your strength. Ah! This is useless. You can do this.
All right, answer me this bachelor's degree.
Dang, he said with so much disdain.
He came in 3 times a week, and then one day he stopped coming. A few years later, he walked past me on the street.
What?
Dang.
Show me his file.
If it proves your arrogant ass wrong, worth it.
I mean, the guy should say thank you before I disappear.
That's true, right?
I've got my own reputation to consider.
Wait.
Can't help you.
No.
Bonne chance, mon ami.
No, wait! If I could get a loan together, just
Steven.
small loan, just
Steven.
200,000.
So he's been spending all his money chasing that.
Maybe it's time to consider stopping.
Can't, that's his life.
Life without my work.
Is still life. There are other things that can give your life meaning.
You.
Oh, don't start.
Yeah, why'd you have to turn it to her?
I can't watch you do this to yourself anymore.
Too difficult for you, is it? You care so much, don't you?
I mean, she does.
She does.
Goodbye, Steven.
She's the only one who's been helping him this whole
Yes,
time.
the entire time.
Told you so.
that guy, he wasn't letting the arrogance get away with it.
But the fact that the other guy just disappeared and never come back, it's a little weird.
It is.
A normal patient would go back.
I'm Stephen Strange.
I came to your office once. You refused to see me.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
You were untreatable.
No glory for you in that, right?
Trying to find my own way back.
Hey, Pegboard, are you in or you out?
He has a good heart.
Yeah.
I found my teacher.
Tony Robbins.
My spirit deepened, and somehow,
Your body healed.
yes. There were deeper secrets to learn. I chose to settle for my miracle, and I came back home.
Settle for a miracle? What an interesting phrase.
Kamar-Taj, but the cost there is high.
How much?
I'm not talking about money. Good luck.
Keeping it mysterious.
At this point, he would do anything.
Yeah, I really like that guy's attitude. He seems like helpful, respectful.
It's like funny because like he's a doctor, it's all about science. And now he's like how to get out of science and trying to treat himself.
Yes.
I don't think it's a play that regular people can show him.
I wonder if scenes like this are shot on location.
It looked like it, right?
It does. It really does.
I do like the setting of this movie.
Me too.
Okay.
This is not good.
Your watch.
Please. That's all I have left.
He has one left.
Oh. Talk about a fight you cannot win.
Oh, yes. They deserve that so much.
Thank you for that. Oh.
You're looking for Kamar-Taj.
They seem welcoming then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool.
We got the right place. That one looks a little more Kamar-Taj-y.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Disrespectful. So might I offer you some advice?
Show some respect.
Forget everything you think you know.
That's like a isn't that the line from Morpheus in The Matrix?
Is it?
I think it might be. That's a cool little nod if it is.
Thank you for... Well... Oh, thank you. And thank you.
It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Get everything done.
You're very welcome.
That's her, right?
You've undergone many procedures. 7, right?
Good tea.
Yes.
Do I know this actor?
Mm-hmm.
How did you correct a spinal cord injury?
Well, I didn't correct it.
Correct itself.
Your own body could be convinced to put itself back together in all sorts of ways.
Edge Medical Tech, is that why you're working here without a governing medical board? I mean...
He's still thinking all about, like, the regular way.
He has to forget everything he knows.
Reorient the spirit to better heal the body.
Spirit to heal the body. All right.
Yeah, be open-minded. Be open-minded.
Don't like that map?
Oh, no, it's really good. It's just...
She looks so friendly. She had this cutest smile.
At my last dollar getting here, talking to me about healing through belief.
What are the options you have?
There is no such thing as spirit.
Come on.
What are you, Richard Dawkins?
You think too little of yourself.
Oh, you think you see through me, do you? Well, you don't. But I see through you!
Oh my god, I love that. Did his spirit just leave his body right there? He did. He watching himself.
Talk about making a point.
What did you just do to me?
Pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea?
That's actually not a valid question.
Just tea. With a little honey.
I like it so much.
Open your eye.
Oh! I think it's real. I think it's real. This is LSD. No wonder you think it's wrong.
Is this what it's like to do strong drugs? Holy.
He looks all right to me.
Round 2.
I think that this material universe is all there is.
Dang, these visuals are so cool.
What is real?
It's like came apart and put it together.
Each of your senses.
No, this is the cell level, right?
Root of existence.
Wow, I love that visual.
Thoughts shape reality.
That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Okay, this got weirder. It's like a David Fincher opening.
Worlds without end. Some benevolent and life-giving. Others filled with malice and hunger. Mr. Strange.
Oh. He actually did trouble his body like that?
I think so.
Teach me.
Now you're convinced.
Now he's thrown out in a very normal way.
No! No!
Sure, I took the advice.
Arrogance, ambition.
He reminds you of Caecilius.
I cannot lead another gifted student to power, only to lose him to the darkness.
Oh, the other guy at the beginning, right?
Yeah, Caecilius.
You gave me the power to defeat my demon and to live.
That's probably more valuable, right?
We never lose our demons, Morda. We only learn to live above them.
Oh, I like that line too.
Caecilius still has the stolen pages. Kamar-Taj could use a man like Strain.
Win-win.
Don't shut me out.
He really is at such a rock bottom.
Thank you.
They're having a little fun.
What's this, my mantra?
The Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
I love that. Oh my gosh. That's one of the best.
The sorcerers of antiquity called the use of this language spells. You can call it a program.
Come on, this is like the Matrix.
Energy drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse to make magic.
Wow.
How do I get from here to there? In practice, years of it.
She's so why witch?
Yes, yes. Tilda Swinton.
She's so good.
I know.
Mr. Strange.
Stephen, please.
Oh, I thought I was going to say Doctor.
Wow.
Just one? Like Adele?
Come on, he 100% listens to Adele.
Drake? Eminem?
No knowledge in Kamar-Taj is forbidden. Only certain practices.
It's cool that they let you use it though.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the spirit of this.
So if a volume from this collection should be stolen again, you'd be dead before you ever left.
This is an intense library policy.
Any late fees I should know about?
You know, so
People used to think that I was funny.
Did that work for you?
Well, it's...
That was actually a good comeback.
These people are the best people. Like, they don't talk much, but they're loyal.
Theirs is red, right?
I received the power to destroy the one who betrayed us.
Talking about betrayal.
Are they in a church right now? Like a dark ritual?
Oh my gosh, look at that.
The makeup of Satan.
Oh.
Is he the only one who can't do it?
He know.
The sling ring is essential. They allow us to travel throughout the multiverse. All you need to do is focus. See the destination in your mind.
Similar to how Ant-Man controls the ants a little bit, right?
Clearer the picture, easier the gateway will come.
A little.
a little bit.
Don't give up. You'll get there.
My hands.
It's not about your hand. Master Hamir? Thank you, Master.
Good, quick lesson.
Yeah.
You cannot beat a river into submission.
She's just full of great quotes.
Surrender to its current.
Control it by surrendering control? It doesn't make any...
Gotta let go.
To a stubborn student.
Silence your ego, and your power will rise.
I like that line.
Everest. Beautiful.
And cold.
Right.
A person can last for 30 minutes before suffering permanent loss of...
It's hard to breathe that high up too, right?
Likely go into shock within the first 2.
You gonna leave him here?
Surrender, Stephen.
Wait! At least give him a blanket. That is really tough training.
Yes.
Any second now.
No, not again.
How many times has she done this?
Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah. Come on, focus and believe.
Surrender! There is no Everest.
Oh! Wow,
Come on. Under that much pressure, that's impressive.
Got the uniform.
Yeah, it's nice and cleaned up.
Books on astral projection.
You're not ready for that.
Try me, Beyonce. Come on. You've heard
Can't
of her.
wait to
She's a
see him
huge star,
smile.
right? Oh, come on, just give me the book.
Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
No.
Is this him just listening to Beyonce, or is he a longtime fan? Oh, come on!
Wow.
Oh, I am envious of this. Learning as you sleep?
Now I'm being told to blindly accept rules that make no sense.
Like the rule against conjuring a gateway in the library. You need a safe space. Practice your spells. You are now inside the mirror dimension. The real world isn't affected by what happens here. Train, surveil, contain threats. You don't want to be stuck in here without your...
That's what she did in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
That is thread.
Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite dangers. And if I told you everything else that you don't already know, you'd run from here in terror.
How ancient is she?
It never talks about her past.
You follow her even though you don't know?
She made me what I am. Trust your teacher.
Yes.
A brilliant student, but he was proud. He questioned the Ancient One, rejected her teaching.
Sound familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
And he stole the forbidden ritual, right? What did he do?
No more question.
What's that?
That's a question. Is the staff of the living tribunal.
Wow.
When do I get my relic?
When the relic decides you're ready.
It's like a wand from Harry Potter. Has to choose you.
Fight like your life depended on it! Because one day, it may.
Apologize. You're not gonna send.
You're finishing off Wong's apple?
Oh!
I love how the camera goes back and forth like that.
Wow. It's going to them, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, is he so smart? Oh my gosh.
Dark dimension, eternal life.
You want to get stuck reliving the same moment over and over?
I really should put the warnings before the spell.
Do not tamper with natural law. We defend it.
I've got a photographic memory. That's how I got my MD and PhD at the same time.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hong Kong sanctum, a door to the New York sanctum, the London sanctum. Generate a protective shield around our world.
Protect the world, and we sorcerers protect the sanctums.
Mamu dwells in the dark dimension, the destroyer of worlds. A ritual to contact the Mamu and draw power from the dark dimension.
Okay.
That page should have been hidden.
I'm out. I came here to heal my hands.
London.
They have that view in the middle of the city.
Oh,
you
come
can
on,
switch.
come on. That's like fast travel in a video game, right?
Nobody watches place? Or they get killed? The hell that?
I see they made you master of this sanctum. You'll die protecting it.
Yep.
Yeah.
does not hesitate at all killing people.
How long have you been at Kamar-Taj, Mr.
Doctor.
Now he corrects him.
Mr. Doctor?
Mr. Doctor!
Strange.
Maybe. Who am I to judge?
Come on, come on, come on, come
Now
on,
your
you
life
can do
depends
this.
on it. Oh dang, look at that.
Nice! Oh, shit.
Yeah, he can walk because he's moving the floor, so running doesn't matter.
Go somewhere else! Wow, nice.
Okay. Give me a second.
Nice! Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Oh. Oh, dang. Hold on to something.
What?
Oh, nice. How do you want a desert vacation?
Close it, yes!
There's sandworms chasing.
Nice!
Oop, stuck on Arrakis.
Have fun! Have fun! The other guy going to Jumanji.
Yes.
He's doing so good for a new student fighting these guys. They're so strong. Ha!
You don't know how to use that, do you?
Oh. Wear that! Put that on! Oosh! Oh! Oh! The coat come with him. Oh! That's his weapon. He conquer, right? Nice. That's a good one. No. Okay.
Listen to the cape. Listen to your cape.
Okay.
Just surrender and let the cape guide you. That was like a jigsaw trap.
Wait, Hannibal though. Wow.
What?
Huh?
Oh, stop it.
Saying some spell.
God, stop this, Mr. Doctor. It's the end and the beginning. The many becoming the few, becoming the one.
Look, if you're not going to start making sense, I'm just going to have to put this thing back on.
But the dark dimension, it's a place beyond time.
That's it. I'm putting this thing back.
Its rightful place alongside so many others as part of the one. We can all live forever.
Is that he actually believe? Or are you bullshitting?
What do you have to gain out of this new age dimensional utopia?
Time kills everything.
What about the people you kill?
Good question.
Momentary specks within an indifferent universe.
Is that a coincidence? They're using the same exact words?
We don't seek to rule this world. Mama, who's the intent of all evolution.
I don't think Darwin
Probably didn't
subscribed
read
to
the
this
book
part.
carefully.
You ever wonder how she managed to live this long?
Right.
Because what the Ancient One hoards, Dormammu gives freely. He's not the destroyer of worlds, Doctor. He's the savior.
No, I mean, come on. Look at your face. Murderer. Just how good can his kingdom be? You think that's funny?
What's funny is that you've lost your sling ring.
Oh.
He was just stalling, I think, right?
That's why that thing should be on his mouth.
Yes.
He's still new to this, all this thing. Showing off, like, you're gonna die, yes! Stupid! You deserve so much of this. So much for your slow-mo!
He thought he was so cool.
Slow-mo on that slam.
Sorry, I can't put on.
What are you wearing?
Pericardial sac.
Steven!
He's not dead though, right? Oh, his spirit just left his body.
I think he just passed out.
See. I think because his spirit is so used to leaving his body, now when his body passed out, it just come out.
That is a huge needle. Oh
Just
my
a
God.
little while.
Oh my god!
Are you dead?
No, Christine, but I am dying.
Come on.
Right.
He was like, what did I take? What's in the coffee?
What were you stabbed with?
I don't know.
That's still happening. Shit. That thing isn't closed. Oh, God. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to vanish now. Keep me alive, will you?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, so they can fight without affecting her, right?
I guess, yeah, because she can only see Strange, I guess, when he wants her to see.
It's hiding on. No, that's not
It's
a
like
good.
echoes. There's no echoes, though, right? He's like, it's my lucky day. Oh, dang.
Oh no. No. Come on! Whoa! It's why you don't work in hospital. Okay.
Hit me again.
She's gonna have a heart attack here.
Do it.
Goodbye. Have fun. Oh my god.
That's too many jump scares for her in one day.
You deserved so much more.
Stop. You're clearly in shock.
Talk to someone, ancient one, and
So you joined a cult.
powers that never even knew
That
existed.
sounds like a cult.
It's not a cult.
Well,
Powerful sorcerer gave himself over to an ancient entity. Been chained up in Greenwich Village, dimensional gateway that I open up in the mob closet.
okay, done.
He told you. He literally told you. Truth is stranger than fiction.
She see it though.
Are they back for date night?
Now what do you even think?
How do you go back to work after this?
I feel bad for her. She probably thinks she had a dream.
So how did he kill that guy exactly? Because his body got shocked and could
It's
just
like-
take more of it?
I think it's just too much power on this guy. Wow, wow, now you're cool.
He can fold space and matter at will.
In the real world, you defended the New York sanctum from attack, Master Strange.
Promotion time. He looked hurt, right?
Dr. Strange, not Mr. Strange.
What do you care
Dr.
about?
Strange.
Yes.
I have just killed a man. I'm not doing that again.
You want to go back to the delusion that you can control anything, even death, which no one can control.
Not even Dormammu. Her immortality. She draws power from the dark dimension to stay alive.
That's true.
The zealots will be back. You'll need reinforcements.
That's true. That's the truth.
What do you think I just did? You saved your own life! Then whined about it like a wounded dog!
And you would have done it so easy.
You
He heard.
fight!
The mirror dimension. Who's laughing now?
Asshole.
Did he really just do that?
Yeah.
got his sling ring. I mean, they can't escape, right?
I think they can.
They're so calm, just walking.
You still have to avoid part?
Yeah, I think you can still get like hit and things, right?
Look, it's upside down. Oh!
How do they film this?
Still kill us. This wasn't cleverness. It was suicide.
Oh, that's cool. That was so cool.
Come on, come on. Dang. Wait, what book was that? Yeah, they have so much power in this dimension. Oh, dang, dang.
Oh. Oh.
This was a mistake.
He admits it now.
Will the ancient one fight with them?
Oh, dang.
They're
separated, yep.
Red, stop! Oh.
He's so good in this dimension.
Yeah!
That's an entrance.
He put order to things.
Yes.
He does draw power from the dark dimension.
Caecilius.
But she doesn't do that thing, I guess.
Trusted you to be my teacher, and you fed me lies.
I tried to protect you.
From the truth.
From yourself. His eternal life is not paradise, but torment.
Liar.
Back at you, back
that's
at
so
you.
cool. Don't be tricky.
Through his own helper.
Gosh. Oh. Did she really die?
Christine!
Okay.
round two.
You can do this.
She's still dropping.
We're losing her! No. What do you think of? Oh! She can't die, please.
You don't have time.
Time is relative. Your body hasn't even hit the floor yet. Countless terrible futures. After each one, there's always another.
It never ends.
We'll lead here, never further.
You think this is where you die?
Oh, should she seen?
You wonder what I see in your future?
Yes.
I never saw your future. Always excelled, but not because you crave success, but because of your fear of failure.
There is a difference.
The simplest and most significant lesson of all, it's not about you. Channels dimensional energy directly into his own body. He had a choice to return to his own life.
So I could have my hands back again. My old life.
You could. And the world would be all the lesser for it. Sometimes one must break the rules in order to serve the greater good.
I'm not ready.
No one ever is. We don't get to choose our time. Death is what gives life meaning. Your time is short. You'd think after all this time I'd be ready.
No.
Stretching one moment out into 1,000 so that I can watch the snow.
That's creepy.
Just accept it.
I think she's ready because she sees that he can replace her, right?
I think so. I mean, the way she described it, it sounds like it was her time. Like she knew that was her time.
You said that losing my hands didn't have to be the end.
Because there are other ways to save lives.
A harder way.
A weirder way.
I don't want you to go.
has to. He's trying to have a cool moment here.
Oh, they go into real life all the time.
Yeah.
They don't care. Oh no.
No one steps foot in this sanctum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong side of history, Mom.
She wasn't who I thought she was.
She was complicated.
Her transgressions led the zealots to Dormammu. And here we are, in the consequence of her deception.
You told me once to fight like my life depended on it because one day it might. Well, today is that day.
I like how he doesn't respond. He's so hurt because his belief is broken. Oh shit, that's the dark dimension.
The dark dimension.
Yeah.
Dormammu is coming.
I like the color of it.
Too late. Nothing can stop you.
Nothing is too late. Yes! He can turn back time! Yes, 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 yes! You think you know
Sprint
this?
faster, sprint faster!
Aha!
Oh. Okay, that's cutting it close, man.
Go back a little for like a day. It's still working on them, but it doesn't affect him.
Whoa,
Oh, he got out of the spell!
yeah. Oh dang, that's perfect.
Oh wow, this looks so cool.
Yeah, that's a nice way to climb up.
Get stuck in the building. Yes. Nice. Ah, yeah.
That's a good resting place.
Wow.
He come back, he come back.
Breaking the laws of nature, I know.
Yell at me later.
Well, don't stop now.
He's so strong. Oh, it's so close, so close, so close.
Okay, well at least it's frozen.
Get up, stranger. Get up and fight. A world beyond time, beyond death.
You're gonna die soon, so stop talking.
Strange!
Did that thing help him fly?
Yeah, yeah.
Even Strange has left you and surrendered to his power.
Don't listen to him, please. That's the guy. Oh.
I've come to bargain.
To die.
Like the ultimate boss in a video game.
Ha!
You've come to die. What is
This is real.
Like, just keep repeating like
He's
a video
responding,
game.
yes.
I've come to bargain.
what is happening?
He's so confused.
No. Dormammu!
You cannot do this forever.
They look at him crazy.
Trapped in this moment.
Spend eternity dying. You will suffer.
Pain's an old friend.
Dormammu! I've come to bargain.
This time he doesn't listen.
Dormammu!
At least he's killing him quickly, relatively.
Like 1,000 times killing him different ways.
You will never win.
But I could lose forever. That makes you my prisoner.
Stop! Set me free!
Begging, he's begging.
I've come to bargain.
What do you want.
Yes,
All right,
let's
now he's asking
finally
some
listen.
questions. Yeah.
End your assault on my world. Never come back. Do it, and I'll break the loop.
Hehehe.
A world beyond time,
Then you're gonna die.
beyond death.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
What have you done?
I made a bargain. Eternal life is part of the one. You're not gonna like it.
Ha. Oh, I like that. It turned into like skeleton shape.
Yeah. So technically they're not dying, right?
The warnings come after the spells.
Ooh, laugh. Ooh, laugh. He finally laughed!
He had to let it out. Nobody even knows. They have no idea what happened.
We did it. Yes, we did it.
What now?
By also violating the natural law.
It's over.
You think there will be no consequences, Strange? The bill comes due. I will follow this path no longer.
I understand.
Yeah, I do too.
I guess for him it doesn't mean anything if you have rules and you break it.
Yeah, I think he was such a true believer, and
Yeah.
now he's disillusioned, so he's like kind of just rejecting the whole thing.
Best not to walk the streets wearing an infinity stone.
A what?
Much to learn.
Time for some more reading.
Earth has no sorcerer supreme to defend it.
We'll be ready.
That's one of the stone from the universe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thor seen it, right?
There's more personality now that it's cracked. So his hands never stop shaking, right?
Hmm?
His hands never stop shaking, right?
I really like the visuals of this movie.
I do too. I think they really stand out
Yeah.
as so creative. And the visual effects looked really good in this movie too. I think the budget is similar to most of the Marvel movies at this point, but it almost feels like it's higher budget to me because of how good the fight scenes are and like how much effects heavy driven all the fights were. Tilda Swinton is just so good. Literally one of my favorite actresses.
So Earth has wizards now, huh? I don't drink tea.
He likes coffee though.
Not tea. Threat to this world. Loki is one of those beings. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Family drama, that kind of thing, but we're looking for my father.
You'd all return to Asgard promptly.
Great. Allow me to help you.
It's a really cool shot.
But it's not the power.
No.
It looked like
But
the
it looks
power,
like that,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I'm sure that's intentional.
Can I help you?
They carried you into Kamar-Taj on a stretcher. Look at you now, Pangborn.
I'm just living the simple life.
What are you doing? He stole the power
Yeah,
from him.
yeah.
Dude,
Why
what are you doing? Yeah.
Because I see at long last what's wrong with the world.
You. Poor guy.
Too many sorcerers.
Like that's the lesson he learned from,
I thought he was a great person. It's like somebody like you realize you believe someone that did something that you didn't know they're doing, and then you turn evil.
I mean, I think that does happen sometimes. Like if you're kind of an extremist believer and you buy into everything the leader says and think that their message is perfect, you follow the rules, then you find out that it's not that simple. I think sometimes you go to an opposite extreme, right?
Feel bad for that guy. Just want a normal life.
I know.
It's not like do anything bad.
Like you said, I did really like the visuals of this movie. Credit to Scott Derrickson, the director, and whoever, just the creative team behind the visuals of this film. They really stand out to me as some of the most creative and unique of any of the Marvel movies so far.
Yeah, watching this really fresh from Marvel, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like watching a Marvel movie.
In a lot of ways, no,
Yeah.
right? especially with like the fight sequences. And to me, one of my favorite parts of the movie was not even a fight. I mean, I like the mirror dimension fights; those are really cool. But I also really liked the first time when he was just questioning the Ancient One, and then she just sent him on that wild trip. You know what I mean? Like, is that what it's like, do you think, to take, hallucinogenic drugs at all? Like, I wonder where the inspiration from some of those just visuals and the movements and, like, the growing hands, just, like, really unsettling things. Is that just a group of people coming up with really creative ideas? Or is that inspired by real drug trips in a way?
So people who work on this movie, they take drugs.
Possibly, or they researched. Lots of research in the writing room. We're working, Marvel, give us some more LSD. Kevin Feige.
It looked pretty similar to that one video we watched, though.
Yeah. That video was what it's like. That video we watched. Really,
we watched a video.
We watched a video.
Link in the description.
We're boring people. Yeah, link below. We're launching a new product. But it did, like, some of the visuals did remind me of that. And, I do think that's kind of cool because, some people who go on those trips claim or have beliefs afterwards of, like, other realms or just very spiritual experiences.
Did no people watch Doctor Strange?
Which people? People who've done drugs?
People who interact and believe there's different realms.
I mean, I honestly don't know. I think it's inspired by, like, some of that, like, mysticism and stuff. But I like that angle, like, tying that into a Marvel movie of, like, having the sorcerer and having magic. And like you pointed out in the movie, it's so true. It's like, it's perfect that he's the character who's the man of science and pragmatic and extremely, grounded and skeptical of all that. I guess in that sense, kind of similar to me. In a certain way, I would be the Doctor Strange, being like rolling my eyes, like I've seen this in a gift shop. I mean, that would be me if this was real life.
Yeah, it really like new, interesting idea about power.
Yeah.
I guess I still don't like clearly understand where those power come from, like how they can do that.
If I'm remembering the explanation from the Ancient One, she was saying that they harness power from other dimensions, and then obviously they have certain magic. Did they call it artifacts or relics? I'm forgetting the term of like
relic
the special
is a
things.
weapon.
That, like, the cape is a relic. I'm forgetting the exact word they use. I think it was relic, but obviously some of those they say are like infused with their own power, and I guess similar to like a wand in Harry Potter, it seems like they obviously, even more so, they have agency and are like acting on their own. I mean, we had the hilarious scene with the cape beating up that guy. But in general, just like the character of Doctor Strange, because he reminds me of Tony Stark in a lot of ways, but also very different. Stark has a lot more fun. He seems a lot more intense, but they have some of that same arrogance and ego. And they also both are very skilled in different fields, obviously, but really, really talented people who are kind of self-absorbed and have to learn throughout the movie with different journeys, obviously, but to think about people other than themselves.
Yeah, I really like the conversation between him and the Ancient One before she died.
Yes, I do too. I really like that.
I think that's really show him the path that he need to take.
Yeah.
And make him understand his purpose, I guess, the real purpose that he actually chose, Instead of just going back to be a doctor, no, he chose to stay.
Exactly.
And, doing something totally different.
Yeah. Something like actually helping people, because obviously some people are doctors and help tons of people, but it was clear his motivation was at best mixed and very likely heavily skewed towards, serving his self-interest.
I wonder if he is everything happened to him is planned. It could feel like a destiny thing, He lost his hands and then he ended up there.
Yeah. That's true. I actually would love to know if the sorcerers believe in fate. Because to a certain, like the way the Ancient One was talking about, this is the moment she's seen before, and it seemed like she was determined to accept it, does seem that way. Right? Although when they talked about the futures, like Wong says they're not prophets, and the Ancient One, when she talks to Strange, she says she doesn't see his future, she sees possibilities. So maybe it can be changed.
Yeah, I think what she said about herself is that she sees different futures.
Yeah.
But all of them take to the same place where she died, I think.
Okay.
So it's like she can do everything to change the future, but she always end up in the same place with her destiny.
So
She's
that
gonna die. That's
certain
the
things like
moment.
are destined.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I think that's what it meant, is that you can't avoid death.
Yeah.
She'd been avoided for a long time, I think, with the dark dimension power, but I think she came to accept that it has to happen.
Yeah.
And then I feel like because she's seen potential in Doctor Strange, like his possibilities
Yeah.
and the greatness in him.
Yeah. The potential that he has.
Yeah, so I think it's a part that helped her accept her destiny.
Almost like she was
die.
leaving behind a pupil who could maybe take up the mantle.
I feel like that because I wonder if she didn't leave her body, her spirit didn't leave and stay, there could be a chance they can save her, right?
That's what I was gonna ask you, that exact question. Like, do you think she could have fought to live in that moment? I kind of take it as yes, she could have. But like you said, she chose to accept that because of what she's seen. And to me, that's why, I guess, another thing I wanted to ask you, like what you think about her using the dark power and if that kind of compromises her morality. To me, because she accepted so willingly, even though you could tell she wanted to live longer, she was, enjoying every precious moment. But her willing acceptance of her own death makes me think she was, like, she wasn't lying to herself. She was using the dark, the magic of the dark realm in a good way, or at least what she thought in her heart was truly good.
I think so too. I think she does use it for good cause.
Yeah.
And so I don't really want to judge her, because with that power she could do way more than helping people or just to protect people. But she used it to protect people, so I feel like that's true, like there are rules, but you can't just follow rules, right? There's times when you have to break through rules, or you have to be a little more flexible.
Exactly.
And open-minded, depend on the situation. If you just stick to the rule, like, I don't think that gonna give you the best possible future.
I agree. Now that you say it like that, it makes me think that was kind of the entire theme of the movie, was about being open-minded. Like Doctor Strange, he had no problem being open-minded when it comes to strategy or thinking of, breaking the rules. He's extremely open-minded in that sense, but he was very closed-minded when it came to his ego, to letting people in, to being vulnerable. But Mordo was kind of the exact opposite. She described him as rigid and like unchanging in any way. And obviously we see kind of where that leads him towards in the after credit scene, towards what looks like a villainous path. He's been believing this for so long, and now his whole worldview has been turned upside down. And then the Ancient One herself, she also kind of had to be open-minded, even with her acceptance of Strange. Like, she didn't want to accept him, right? So she had to be persuaded to give him a chance despite his flaws. It's kind of passing that lesson off to Strange in a certain way at the very end of her life.
Yeah, I think if you just stick to rules and what you've known, I think it's really hard to get outside the box and change.
And there's special circumstances. Like, I'm sure normally you never want to use that, the eye of what's his name to turn back time. That's dangerous. But sometimes you have no choice. Just like normally you probably shouldn't channel the dark powers as the Ancient One, but she believed for her case she had no choice, or it was the right choice.
Yeah, but Mordo also has a point where, the Ancient One, she used the dark dimension power in a greater good. Yeah. But that also leads to a consequence, because the other guy, his motivation is because of that.
That's very true,
that
too.
Also create a villain. So it's all, like, he has a point that everything has a consequences.
Yeah.
And so when you choose to break the rule, you have to be okay with dealing with consequences.
Yeah. That's a really good point, too, because when you put it like that, it makes you wonder, was the Ancient One ultimately making the wise choice by doing that?
Yeah, I get that's similar to the discussion of the Avengers team, right?
A little bit, although to me, because kind of like we talked about, like, the alternative would be the end of the world. Or do you mean like whether the Avengers should fight off the threats or sign the Accords?
They're doing good.
Yeah.
Right? So they act to protect something. So when you working on protecting something, of course there are gonna be consequences or other damage that you cannot control.
Yeah.
But you're just doing your best to protect as many people as you can. Like,
Yeah.
for the Ancient One, I think that's the best she see, like, she can do for the world. So she chose to go down that path, I guess. And then there's consequences that she have to deal with. What's the alternative if
Well, I guess
she
the
did do
alternative
that?
would be for her to pass on her power to a successor instead of extending her life. That's
Yeah,
because
but
it's
that's
not
also
like
dangerous because not everybody with the same power would do the same thing.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
So
I wonder. I almost want to see an alternate timeline where she just lives a normal life and never uses dark power. Does the world end a different way? Or, you know, does her pupil never rebel because of that? You know, like what started the domino effect that led to the crisis of this movie that then, of course, they had to break the rules to fix?
yeah, that's, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but I like that this movie is making me think. You know what I mean? Like it was a deep movie and more than just the visuals and the trippy aspect of it. But I really like, and I'm pretty sure, because the end, his hands didn't stop shaking, right?
Yeah, that's
They were still shaking.
He didn't choose to fix his hands.
Yeah. But I also really like one of my favorite lines in the movie was when the Ancient One was like, we never defeat our demons, we just learn to live above them.
Yeah.
I really like that philosophy, and then I think that can kind of be represented with Strange. Like, he went the whole time, his purpose was to cure his hands, and he learned all these things, and what he found was a new purpose in life, not a cure for his hands. Like, the answer was that you don't actually want a cure for your hands. You need a cure for your soul, essentially, right? It's pretty cool. That's pretty deep stuff, right?
I don't know. Is it a cure for his soul? He said he had nothing to do wrong with his soul.
I mean,
he doesn't have a dark soul.
I'm oversimplifying. I'm reading into, like...
I know, I'm just teasing you.
His astral form needs to be cured.
Combine that to what Kristen said, you know, there's not only one way to do things.
Yes, yes.
He want to help people, and he think his hands is the only thing he have to help people. That's why he's so desperate and, you know, broken when he lose that. But you can do that through different things, not necessarily that one thing.
Yeah.
And he found it.
And she gave him the answer at the very beginning of the movie. Just like the Ancient One was telling him right before she died, like the answer is like so simple. The answer, what Christine was saying, what you just said, that you can help people even without your hands. And the Ancient One, when she was saying it's not about you, like it's so simple, right before she died. But don't you think that's true of like really smart people? Sometimes you hide behind your intellect and your intelligence because the answer is just like something simple you don't want to face. Like you have to just change yourself or be more selfless. Like it's so obvious. It's just not what you want. So you try to find some complicated cure or complicated solution to whatever your problem is. But that's really just an excuse to kind of procrastinate working on yourself, maybe.
Also, because of that, he found what is it called? The group of people?
The sorcerers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a good thing to do that, I guess.
What'd you think about him defeating that guy dying over
that
and over
was
again? That was
such
great,
a
right?
creative way of beating him.
I know,
and it was
I know.
so good. And I think it's also so true. Like, nobody even that powerful person. I don't know if it's a person, but he can't deal with the time loop.
Yes.
He can't repeat the same thing over and over and over again. He gets tired of it.
I know.
That's so creative. Like, to think that powerful thing, I don't know what to call it, a thing. I don't know, it's a person. And
it's a entity, dark force, whatever the heck.
Also had a response like a regular person.
And he wasn't used to dealing with time either, so it's like, what do I do with this? He was so confused. I wonder how many times he died. Like, did we see all the deaths, or did they speed it up? Like, were there thousands of deaths?
Like, multiple deaths. They killed multiple different ways, just to represent the anger of Dormammu.
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 Dormammu. He had rage issues because of his name.
But I think he died more than that.
I do too. I actually think, I wonder if there's like a canon number of times, just like when we watched what's it called? Groundhog Day? Like people say that the director claimed he was there for that many years. Is there an actual number of how many times Doctor Strange died? I mean, that is a sacrifice. That's more than just one. It's like on repeat, you're gonna die a horrible death over and over again.
I forget to think about that, but it is a great sacrifice because he's in pain of over and over and over again.
Yeah, Dormammu was a little bit smarter. He would have just gone the most horrific torture and tried to break Strange. And maybe this is PG-13, so all those torture sessions, they just, you know, the Saw torture sessions of like the most excruciating pain you can imagine to get out of the time loop. You know, maybe he endured that as well. In which case, that would be an insane sacrifice.
But I guess this also tell you about Dormammu. I can't say the name.
Dormammu.
I forget name. I can't pronounce name that except Vietnamese name. So, I think he probably not the smartest evil entity.
He didn't seem the brightest.
Not really creative, and a little impatient.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody trap you in something you don't know, and then you gave up, basically.
Yeah. He seemed a little childish.
A little bit. Like,
he's probably so powerful.
The moment when he realized something is wrong, it was kind of funny.
Yes, I know.
Like,
I know.
Oh, first time I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in control right here.
He's like a spoiled rich kid who their whole life has been easy, and then they run into an obstacle. They don't know how to handle it.
No, okay,
like what?
Gave up.
What? What's a time loop?
I really like his romance
with Christine.
Dr. Palmer, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they care about each other.
Yeah.
A lot, you know, and they haven't been officially dated.
They said they had been lovers, so it was clearly like they probably had a brief thing and then decided it wasn't going to work between them. I think my favorite thing with her was just how many like jump scares happened to her in those like 2 or 3 scenes. It was great.
That was fun. That whole sequence of her helping him out was so fun.
Yeah.
But I also show how much she loves him because she just like all the weird thing happening. She just like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on saving your life.
Yeah. She accepts it.
Yeah,
she stayed pretty well focused.
Didn't really ask a lot of questions or like questioning him. It's just like, okay, go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I like that personality from her. It's like she cares, but she let him do what he need to do.
Yeah. But that is Doctor Strange. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, you want to watch along our full unedited reaction that's up on Patreon in case you want to support the channel. It's also where you can watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's available with early access. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.